Alright, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 3. This is one of my favorite cutscenes because Snake has a pretty great face at the end. Look at that. Look at that shit-eating grin. He knows exactly what he's about to do. So what you have to do, well, I mean, you don't have to do it, but it's recommended that you shoot down this beehive here. And that will make the guard run away, therefore making him not an issue for you. And it's fun just to watch him run away. This bridge is a little weird. Like, if you're not careful, you can fall off the edge, but it's really not that hard to get back up. And just like in other Metal Gear games, you have the, well, at least 1 and 2, you have the push-up mechanic, or pull-up mechanic, I guess, which isn't really useful in this game. It was most useful in, I think, 2? I don't remember, though. And you got some items here. That's one way you can get down. You can get down just by walking back through this path. I just wanted to show off the pull-up. Yeah, the pull-up thing kind of disappears after this game. It's never really important again, just because it wasn't really important in this game. There's literally no reason to have it in this game. Unless you really think you're going to be hanging around quite a bit. Which you really shouldn't be. Because there's no part in the game where you need to.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
And here we get another codec telling us what we already know.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
That's about the only information that's
one
given
more
here
thing,
that's
Snake.
important.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
And this part it's probably the first part in the game that's actually challenging. Just because it's the real first, like, classic Metal Gear, you know. There's a lot of guys in this area, try and get around them, or, you know, go through them. I usually like to start it off by knocking this guy out. I'm not going to be tranking a lot of people. That's not going to be something that I'm going to be doing a lot. I did that a lot in Metal Gear Solid 4, but I'm going to be using mainly CQC. This guy I'm probably going to question because he actually has some information for us. It's not useful for me, but if you're playing this the first time, it'll be useful.
Speak.
The others?
Speak.
If you want to learn more, take a look at the survival viewer map.
So what he just did is gave us information as to the whereabouts of all the other guys in this map. So that's really useful. Also, I'm recording all of these videos before the pre-E3 Konami press conference where they're apparently going to unveil the new voice actor for Big Boss, which is really cool. But I mean, I'm going to just make a guess right here and say it's going to be David Hayter, and that they've been trolling us this entire time. So this video will probably be going up on a Wednesday, and the press conference is a couple days from now. So I think it's probably going to be David Hayter. Like, if I had to bet money, I'm going to say that they were trolling us this entire time. Because no one makes a big deal out of announcing voice actors at a press conference. Like, come on. And come on, Kojima said, you know, he first announced Metal Gear Solid 5 as a completely different game. The Phantom Pain, like, come on. Also, this guy, you want to get him before he gets kind of further than those stairs. Yeah, I already picked it up. It was the shotgun. But yeah, you want to get him before he reaches the edge of the stairs, because there's another guy in the area next to him, like to the left of us, and he can see him pretty easily. Whoop, okay, there he is. That's the guy I'm talking about. Be careful going up these stairs. Try and sneak up them, because he can hear you sometimes. But yeah, that's my prediction, that David Hayter is going to be the voice of Big Boss. And if he's not, you know, I'll talk about that after I record some videos that are, you know, from after the press conference. But if it's not David Hayter, I'm going to be angry. There's some new animals under here. I'm not going to get them right now, because usually whenever I try and get them, someone hears me, like, stab them or shoot them. And it always kind of blows the whole thing. Alright, there should be a guy around here somewhere. We're gonna wait for him to kind of go away a little bit. Just gonna, you know, stay here for a few minutes and just rest. Be as quiet as we can be. And then we're gonna shoot him. Now this is the way I usually take. You can take another way. I always find that this is the safest way. Just because you have to deal with the least amount of people going this way. Just, there's a guy who usually patrols this area around here inside of the building. So make sure he's not in the room before you drop down. Because that would be a no-no.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
What a dumb name.
Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West.
And that is the only time JFK will
Criticism
ever
from
appear in
Hobbs
one of
and
my
the Army
videos.
And the provincial authorities.
Unless I play
Khrushchev has
JFK
managed to
Reloaded, which I
suppress
don't
the
think is ever going to
opposition
happen.
so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind.
This music's actually pretty neat.
Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid.
He looks like Kratos from God of War. The hell, that is Kratos, come on.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Also, I don't know what they mean by that, because there was no
America
Russian
is
there at
truly a
all.
frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
Unless that conversation was, like, supposed to be in
Let's go.
Russian the entire time, but we were just hearing it in English, I don't know.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way.
What?
But
Bullshit.
no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
I didn't kill a single person yet. I don't know what Snake's smoking. This cutscene's gonna introduce us to probably my favorite character in the game. Why is Sokolov trying to do a Kamehameha? Super Saiyan Sokolov.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Here we go. Best character in the game.
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
I fucking
Sokolov
love
is
Ocelot
ours.
in this game.
Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
I'm not even sure what an Ocelot is, so I don't know if that's true or not. But in this game, Ocelot is voiced by one of my favorite voice actors, Josh Keaton. The only reason I like Josh Keaton so much is because he played Spider-Man in probably the only good animated show Marvel's ever done. And he's great as Ocelot. Or I guess I should say, he's pretty good.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
I have no idea what the hell that was. There are a lot of weird things in this game, but that one has to take the cake for me, because that just makes no sense.
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major!
If you really think about it, if Ocelot's gun didn't jam there, the entire Metal Gear series probably wouldn't have happened.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Huh? Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.